What's up, guys? Welcome back to Build Cool again. Today, it's back to work on our dirt bike to street legal adventure bike build. And in this episode, it's time to mount up some electronics. So we're going to start by pulling off that seat and tank so we can figure out where we're going to mount all the electronics pieces. We'll go through welding some brackets so that way they'll all have a nice mounting location. And then from there, we'll go ahead and pull this thing apart so we can go through and weld the frame all up. I want to get every little bit that I've cut all welded up so that way we can put this thing back together and she'll be nice and solid for our test ride. From there, we'll go ahead and strip her back down and then off to paint she'll go. But before we get started, let's go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button so we can keep on building cool. And while you're at it, be sure to turn on that post notification bell so you get notified every time a new episode drops. So with all that being said, let's get started. it's the next day. So yesterday we managed to go through and cut out our mounting tabs for all our electronics and get them all tacked into place. And then from there we went ahead and pulled all the electronics and the engine out. Now I left the front end on there because hopefully that'll give me some leverage to lean it up against stuff as we go through and weld this thing out. So we're going to start by cleaning up everything, and then we'll weld little by little, work our way around here. The rear's going to be a little tricky because there's that LED strip in there, so we'll wiggle that back and forth, but I think we'll be able to get this done. From there, we'll probably call it a wrap on this episode, and then next week we can get this thing all put back together. So with all that being said, let's get started. guys, so after a long day of grinding and welding, I can finally say that she is all welded up. So we're gonna go ahead, call it a wrap on this episode. In the next one, we're gonna finish up that rear brake, get it all welded up, and get the spring installed on it, so that way it's not just falling down all the time. And then we'll go ahead and get this thing all put back together. But before we get out of here, let's go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button so we can keep on building cool. And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace!